I love our youth, especially for how when they get together, they feel more and more comfortable being themselves, sharing what they're passionate about, even the things that might seem a little quirky or odd. They love to do that together and be open about that. And I love because it makes the environment so much more honest. I also love this because I was certainly a quirky youth. I had one passion that anyone who went to school with me, especially in middle school and high school, well, in college, and knew me as an adult, might know, and that is that I loved Michael Jackson. Still love his music, but I mean, I loved it growing up to the point where I would do all the dances, not just in my room, which I did, not just in my head, which I did, but at school dances. So you'd catch me at any middle school, high school, college, wedding dance as an adult. When a Michael Jackson song plays, I'm going to be out there trying to get everyone involved. But if not, it's just me. Okay, watch me. Here I go. I couldn't do the moonwalk. Sad, trombone. But I could do a lot of other dances, or at least try to. There's a picture of me in our middle school yearbook from seventh grade doing a Michael Jackson dance. And I'm so glad this photographer got this moment because it captures kind of the essence of my adolescence. Here we go. Check that out. See the moves, see the style. Yeah, people might be in the background, smirking, hands in their pockets. I don't know. It didn't matter. I was doing something I was so passionate about, and I loved it. Fast forward to adulthood. Still love Michael Jackson dancing. It's not as socially acceptable to do that in the workplace, but fine occasionally. And then I discovered that the Nintendo Wii has this game called Michael Jackson The Experience. And I bought it. And my wife and I, we would sit and do these dances and try to get high scores. And she would often get higher than me. And that's okay because she's got rhythm. She's a good dancer. But other dances I would get because I knew those music videos by heart. Well, one night we had some friends over. And some of my friends came and they picked up the Wii remote. And one of my guy friends was over in the back just kind of flicking his wrist like this. He wasn't doing anything while I was working up a sweat, showing off these moves. I thought I was. Look to the screen. It's giving him high scores. It's giving me low scores. It's as if I'm missing the point. I'm missing the cues. And he's got a high score. And it happened repeatedly that night. I got frustrated. I mean, I got really upset. He remembers this, still kind of teases me for it. But I was honestly frustrated. I was angry at the game. I was sad. I thought I was better than that. And eventually I was like, I don't believe in this system. So where's that game? I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it because I didn't believe in it. I believed it was actually bringing me down as opposed to making a joyful thing I could do to, get some steam off. So I don't have it. I didn't believe in the system. Well, today our country is feeling a lot of pressure because there are many people that don't believe in our system of judgment, our justice system. Yeah, and this is much more significant than Michael Jackson dance. So I'm sorry for the poor segue. But I'm here in the youth room and, right over there is our courthouse. And our youth try to be open about what's happening. They have a lot of other things in their minds, but they don't miss the reality of social justice, these crises that are going across with people that have been killed, and justice that has not been achieved or felt by the victims' families. So from George Floyd to Breonna Taylor, our youth are talking about that. These feelings from those loved ones of frustration, of anger, of sadness, and of maybe a rejection of the system that it's not working. And we know there's a lot of complicated layers to that because many people feel that and others come and take that feeling and want to turn it to something else. But as a church, what can we do to help to acknowledge the people that are hurting? Think about Jesus talking about the least of these and how it's how we treat those who are going through these hardest points of life that really matters. Not just the words we say, but what do we show with our actions? I think about that a couple, maybe a fall or two ago, our youth wrote some prayers to the city of Asheville on this window. Thinking about, hey, Asheville, be loving and understanding. City of Asheville, may you remain and practice inclusivity and creativity and love. Or this one, dear God, Help this city to shine in your presence and to clothe everyone in your spirit. We try to talk about what's happening outside these walls because we have to as Christians. And so, as a thought for us today, what can we do to help bring about even more justice, to be alongside those who are hurting? A quote from William Sloane Coffin, a 20th century writer and prophet and pastor. The churches have to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, shelter the homeless, but they also have to remember that the answer to homelessness is homes, not shelters. What the poor and downtrodden need is not piecemeal charity, but wholesale justice. May we be people of Christ who help bring about more wholesale justice for the sake of everyone, especially the least of these. Peace of Christ be with you.